Mahadev. Sun Saturn conjunction, which is one of the most complex, difficult conjunction in Vedic astrology. What are the results and how one feel those who have this on their horoscope? Let's understand in this video today. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and watch till the end. What is Sun? Sun is the father, the self-esteem. And what is Saturn? Saturn is darkness, opposite of Sun. Saturn is fear and anxiety, insecurity. He is the karma phala data. Now, both of them are enemy to each other. When both of them come in one sign, in one house, what happens? They don't meet each other agendas. They don't like each other agendas, right? Sun is the father of Saturn, and Saturn absolutely despises his father. He doesn't like him. Okay. So in this child's life, in this person's life, what happens? During his childhood or while he was growing up, the sun figure, mostly the father or the sun figures, father-like figures, behaved like Saturn. They were cold towards him. They criticized him. All his work they found faults. They never appreciated him, resulting in which the child did not grow in confidence. He always felt underappreciated. He was afraid to express himself. This very creative self-expression, which is the fifth house, the karaka of it is Sun, that is itself is mal-influenced by Saturn, right? So child is unable to express who he is. He is unable to know who he is. He is unable to understand what he should become when he grows up. Confused. Tremendous amount of confusion comes. Because whenever he does something, the sun figures criticize him, insults him. Yes, he feels insulted, and he doesn't like. He feels very bad. When in the Sun, Mars, what is happening? Mars, they're actually, making it very agitated. The Mars Sun. But yes, in the Saturn Sun here, it is bringing misery, pain, diminishing the confidence, not letting the confidence grow, right? And look at the dilemma. Look at the joke of the universe. The child is supposed to gain confidence from his father or the fatherly figures, teachers, uncles, they are supposed to instill all those good qualities into the child. And what the child is getting? An innocent child, what he is getting? He is getting insult. He is feeling nobody likes him. Nobody loves what I do. Right? He is underappreciated. He is in pain and suffering. How unfair this is. Right? They all because of the enmity of Sun and Saturn. Right? Now, whoever is watching, you are not a child, you have now grown up, right? So, however it is, what happens later on? Because the Sun gives us the passion to create self-identity. Who we want to be. I want to become a pilot, or I want to go join the army. That particular passion comes from Sun. So when this dilemma is happening, the child doesn't know what to become. What should I become? Right? So much of difficulty has come because whenever he tries to make a big commitment earlier, he is afraid that will I be able to fulfill the duty? Will I be able to finish if I take up this goal or challenge? Because whenever he did earlier, he has been criticized. So because of that, they go through a lot of trial and testing. Then they choose after little, when they grow up a little, maybe probably after the age of 22 or maybe 25, when they understand exactly what I should do. I must choose a career or I must choose something where people will not criticize me. They will rather respect me. Well, they would rather be waiting for my services. So they become government officers. Not only government officers, many other things. But why government officers? Because in India or most places, if they go into that authoritative position, then what will happen? They will become important person. I am a bank manager. People will come to me, approach me to get things done. Or I am, let's say, a policeman. I have power, authority. So this kind of thing, all resulting from that childhood experiences coming there. So they want to become important person because they did not feel the Sun figures who behaved like Saturn figures, made them feel so unimportant. Imagine how painful it is. The father making the child feel unimportant, his own father. Okay, so they want to be important, and they do become important people, because after going through all those criticism, all those hardship, all those lack of appreciation, they somehow their skin become fat. It become thick, not fat, thick. They can withstand now. Okay, you don't want to appreciate. Okay, no problem. Okay, so they go into such careers, and they become a very powerful authoritative. Go into very powerful authoritative positions. Right. So this is how the life takes them. The Jivan Dhara. Very, very important. And also you would see on the negative side what happens, because nobody will like this kind of experiences, right? So bad for a child, any child. They become arrogant sometimes. For example, in a group, in a friends, so many friends chit chatting, somebody cracks a joke, he feels very bad, because he have been made feel so insecure about his own ego, about his self-identity by those figures. So if somebody cracks a jokes on him, he will not like that. He will rebuke, he will, fight back. So those are the things. So they might seem arrogant, or sometimes if they keep on getting the same thing, they can also behave like egomaniac. You don't know why are you telling me this, they become very defensive about their ego. So that can also happen, because that is because of the pain. So along with age, along with the maturity of the planets, Sun is getting matured, Mars is getting matured. Mars is there also somewhere, right? Mars is the fighting ability. So Mars is also there. Moon is getting matured. He is also somehow growing in age. Soul is maturing. The experiences of the soul. So slowly later towards the 30s, early 30s till mid 30s, till the 35, 36, till the Saturn matures, the person becomes completely, stable. All those things doesn't matter, disturb him anymore. But it all depends on how the person has processed the experiences, because these, depending upon various other things, Mahadashas and all those, what kind of society, what kind of family, what kind of financial condition of the family, all so many things, right? Various factors can aggravate. Have you already healed from all those experiences, or do you still carry the pain and suffering? Does all the memories haunt you in your dreams? These are the most important questions you have to ask to yourselves. And I have also seen those who have this conjunction. I have a couple of friends. I have clients also, but I have friends I have seen. They don't want to deal with these issues. Oh, okay, it's okay. Because these are not welcoming emotions, right? So you are not supposed to think about all of this all the time, but process it, then get rid of it. process all of it and get rid of it. Move ahead with your life. That influence should not be influencing, that earlier influence should not be influencing your present and the future. That is what I am trying to say. Okay. These people, they become very, very strong, powerful people. They can do lot of things in a good way. In a bad way also they can do lot of things. But let's take the positive. So in positive way they can they can become great leaders, great workers, as I said, policemen, government officials, government servant, right? It's a service, serving people, government service. What a wonderful thing. You get the position and the authority and the capacity to serve people. Become a member, a very important member of the society. So this is very good if you are a little older. But if you are young, then remember, that you have to become mature and not react. Soak in all of that. Don't ego identify. Because the ego, here you have the problem, the ego identification. When somebody insults you, oh, he told me like that, oh, okay. Don't ego identify with that. You know who you are, now at least, after a certain age. So don't, feel bad. Okay, if you are young. But if you are more than 35, 36, then oh, wonderful. I hope I could help you. Okay. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. I wish you all the best. Har Har Mahadev.